just one Jeep Umbre here, but I'm looking at a comment from one of my Jeep Umbres video called Driving with the Top Off, Don't Get Sunburned. And our good friend Chris G18 had this to say, hey, Jeep Umbres, I got a request. I see you both rocking stubble. Would you both let it grow into a full beard and then make a video about it? And I was like, you know, and I appreciate that, but Jeep Umbres only do Jeep videos. But if it's just me, then I'm not really even a Jeep Umbre, I'm just me. And I'll talk about beards. And the answer is no, we won't grow beards and then shave them. But ultimately, what I am able to talk about that's relevant is the concept, and I've mentioned this before, I only shave once a week on Sundays, which is when one of my roles in the home is that I clean the bathrooms. So what I do is before I clean the sink, we've got 3 bathrooms, but for the sink that I shave in, I shave and then I clean. That way it's as clean as that sink is gonna be all week, knowing that I've just made it the dirtiest it's going to be all week, having just shaved for the week. I don't like shaving daily. I don't want to, it's not worth my time, but I also don't like having to do it. So that's why most of the time I actually have stubble. Or if it seems that all of a sudden I'm doing these videos and I'm clean shaven, it's because I'm filming them on a Sunday or maybe a Monday, the day after I just shaved. But what's happening is by default, if for some reason I don't shave on a Sunday, then by default, I'm gonna have a beard the next day and people are gonna assume, oh, you're growing a beard. Funny story, I'm dropping off my daughter at school this morning and the teacher, knowing all about the Jeep, because the whole wall to her classroom is just a big window and it's the parking lot. So she knows all about the Jeep. So this is like week 3 of the Jeep, I guess. And she says, oh, you're growing a beard to match your Jeep. It kind of goes along with that rugged concept of the Jeep. And I said, thanks, but honestly, it's just that I didn't shave on Sunday. So it's gonna be a whole other week before I shave again. That's how much I don't like shaving. It's just not worth my time. And at the same time, I don't wanna grow a beard. I don't wanna commit to that. I've mentioned many times before, my wife doesn't like a beard, not because of how it looks, but because it's scratchy. So ultimately, I don't really ever plan to grow that big of a beard, even though I'll pretty much always have stubble. Which, did you guys see the video a couple weeks ago where I made one of the viewers mad because I wouldn't commit to a beard or commit to being clean shaven, and it bothered him, it annoyed him? So that's part of my identity. Part of my identity is having basically stubble for all the reasons I've just explained. But I will say that scientific studies have been done to find out what kind of beard women actually find the most attractive, and women, looking at pictures of all these men on different days of shaving, from clean shaving to full, month to, I guess like a 30-day beard, whatever you want to say, 10 days. This is what this is. It's been, in real time, it's been 10 days since I have shaved from a clean shave. This is what it looks like for me. And twice now I've kind of just lazily done my neckline. I'm not very picky about that. It's just not something I care about. There's those beard guys who really care about it, and that's so cool. That's their thing. I'm stubble guy. I'm beard stubble guy, and then I shave it off every Sunday, unless I don't. And then I have kind of this quasi beard kind of thing going on. And then by the time people get used to seeing that, next week, clean shaven again. That's how I do. And I think it's part of your identity that you determine how that's going to be. And it used to be that I would experiment more often with it. Now I like the routine of shave every Sunday unless I don't. So that's the closest you'll get to a beard video, but it's relevant to my life. And since the reboot, I do what I want to do. And this is the video that I felt like making. I hope you enjoy it. But if you don't, I guess it doesn't bother me anymore. Why did I even say that? If you enjoyed the video, I'm happy that it made you feel that way. But for anybody who didn't like the video, man, you just wasted almost 5 minutes of your life you'll never get back. Comments belong.